There's this Japanese commercial. It's like a ramen commercial. Where it's like ramen so good, and it shows like this girl's just like head like this. Like all you can see is like her head, and you're saying, if anybody is skeptic.
Wait, hold on. Then I got this. Huh?
Right,
hey,
yo! Show yourself. Show yourself after the work you done put in. Your nasty ass.
Just like that slipping and shit. and then she picks her head up and starts drinking the bowl, and you're like, yo.
That's how you know that shit is good. That shit is good.
So it was a good 20 seconds of her just like.
Elephant in the room, take 2, because Josh sucks.
What's going on, y'all? It's the Elephant in the Room podcast. It's your boy OP. I'm here with the usual suspects. What's good, my G's? How are we feeling today on this beautiful Wednesday?
Coolin'.
Hey, feeling good. The stocks were rolling today, yo.
Facts, bro.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy though? The stuff you care about just changes.
That's a fact, though. Your priorities change. I feel like we're all 26 here. We're all 26, 25. Right, it's weird. Even in like 2 years' time, the things that were important 2 years ago don't seem so important now.
If our values on the line, I ain't afraid to be real with you. Shoot.
Yeah, because people
that's
like,
cap because you weren't real 2 episodes ago.
From your perspective,
no, from our perspective.
Can you
from
read
the Lord's
minds?
perspective, bro? From God's perspective, you was capping, dog.
I was about 70% accurate with myself. That's passing the test.
C's get degrees, son.
People will be giving hella like ultimatums, right? Like in relations, like talking about values and stuff, like what kind of values like uphold. You know what I can't stand? Values that are like centered around like social media and stuff. Getting likes. Like on your IG or something like that. Or like liking things on IG, something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like those kind of values, like some people really like that's like a deal breaker for them. Like if they like things on IG, if they don't like things on IG, who you're liking, who I'm liking, things like that.
It's childish. I told y'all before, as long as my woman knows where home base is. Now, don't get me wrong. If she tells me stop liking stop liking women's pictures on IG or Twitter or whatever. And Twitter, you can really get through on a slide note. But if she tell me stop liking other girls' pictures on IG, then that's fair. I'm a go ahead and do it just for our sake. We a unit. If it rubs her the wrong way, then I ain't gonna do it. But I'm not gonna give her no ultimatum like stop liking dudes' pictures on IG. Why would I do that?
What if she sees you, you're a serial liker, when you guys are laid up in bed or something, you do a furtive look, glance over and go,
I ain't gonna
keep scrolling.
I ain't gonna give away
on her likes. The girl is all in your likes. What then, bro?
I ain't gonna give away.
Will literally say, I plead the fifth.
No.
What if these likes are indicative of something greater at hand? What if you are up to no good? What if
if I'm interpreting what you're saying correctly, you're saying that I'm on a slide note trying to plant seeds in case me and my girl don't work. If I'm interpreting that correctly.
I mean, that's not the first time I've ever heard that before.
Andy said that you're sleeping right next to her while you're liking these pics. So you really
what I was gonna say the first time is a man like me is not gonna do that. Now I do respect the woman that I'm with.
Wow.
No, let me explain.
Someone say cap? Can someone say cap?
Let me explain. Because I'm speaking from a general perspective for all of us men, right? Now, a man like me, if I am that type of dude to where I'm trying to get some sneaky stuff off on the side, liking pics or whatever it may be, I'm not going to do it next to my woman. That's just stupidity. But I'm not that dude. I respect my woman more enough to not even have my phone with me if I'm right there. Right? But
now, are you just saying that you wouldn't have your phone with you because your girl is around, or are you not having it around you because you don't want your tings ringing around?
To be specific, I would not be on IG liking women's pictures. If I am one of those serial likers, as OP stated earlier, if I have a habit of that, then I should know better enough to not be doing that right next to my woman.
Let me ask you.
So you didn't like that Jordan Woods busted challenge, bro? You didn't double tap that Jordan Woods busted challenge?
Hey,
that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Chloe Bailey's busted challenge was boy.
Anyway, moving along.
Boy.
Let me ask.
Hey, that thing was smoothing, bro. That thing was smoothing.
Right?
That thing was doing the Harlem Shake.
Smoothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the horny TikTokers, Will and Josh.
I think Josh might have created a new verb. He said schmoovin'. That thing was schmoovin', bro.
One booty cheek was doing the Harlem Shake. The other booty cheek was doing the Cupid Shuffle. It was dope.
Right.
Those are two separate movements.
Let me ask you guys something though. Let's say your girl gets mad at you for liking these girls' pics, right? Whatever. But even the ones that are like highly sexualized, right? Like, she might be, doing one of those, or might be in a bikini or something. You like all of them, and she's like, "All right, I don't mind you liking her like group friend pics, whatever." But you're liking her other shits too. Is she unreasonable for that, or do you understand where she's coming from?
I don't think she's wrong. I think it's definitely rational to tell me to stop, because it's almost disrespecting her, especially if you do it in her face or if she can see it.
So if you're liking J-Lo's pictures, is it disrespectful then?
We're not talking about J-Lo.
Oh,
we're not talking about
J-Lo.
We're talking about like people.
Women.
We're talking about people
you're still
that
liking
are
a woman's pictures. You're still liking a woman's picture.
He's trying to jump around the question. Why are you trying to jump around the question?
No jumping around nothing. There's nothing. How's it a juke? You're still liking a half-naked woman's picture.
There's a difference though, right? Because you liking some famous person on IG is way different than you liking someone that you know. Because someone that is famous on IG is unattainable. Like, you're never gonna meet them. But if it's someone that you know that like you could possibly be around, I understand. It's not debatable, bro.
Is liking a pic? Hold on. Is liking a pic flirting?
Yeah, bro. Like what?
It depends. It depends on how
this app was made.
A singular pick, no. But if you're out here hitting 3 or 4 in a row, yes. High key, yes.
Are you talking about 3 or 4 in a row? Like you just followed them, or 3 or 4 in a row?
Who created even randomly? Who
created these rules?
I've never wondered. What if you're? But you know what it is, though.
What if you're just friends?
I know what it is. What if you just like pictures?
Right, that's what I'm saying. What if it's not that big?
I think that's okay.
If you're just going through someone's saying, just go.
Yes, it's not.
Yeah, like this is a cool pic. This is a cool pic. Or just showing love because like endorphins. No.
Well, if it's your friends, then yeah. If it has already been set in stone that you have a platonic relationship.
But what if someone just likes 4 in a row? What if you like 4 pictures in a row, right? And you don't slide or say anything? Are you weird then?
Some people do that though. Some people.
Yeah. So what's the problem with that?
They're trying to. It's notice me.
I think B capping. I
notice
B capping. Yeah, I think B capping, bro.
Yeah, what, bro? Yeah, you're a liar.
So wait.
Cap, bro. We got these conversations before.
That's cap.
No, you guys are literally. Hold on.
Yo, did you get a PR agent or something, bro? This is crazy because this is a whole new Brendan.
OP, you're dressed like a ref. You're dressed like a ref, but Brendan's about to throw a flag on this play, bro. Because that's foul. What you just said.
Yeah, listen. First off, if you really go into these apps, just liking pictures because you like photography type shit, like you like pictures, like they're cool, like that's cool to do.
What?
That's cool to do. Okay. You got to get cap.
Cap is that, bro?
Photography.
If you liked photography, out of here, bro.
He said, no, look, the way her booty hole was gleaming in the moonlight.
I'm gone, bro.
The way the filter made her titties gleam.
This man had the nerve to use photography as an excuse.
Wow. Check this out.
I like the photography.
Check this out though.
I'm listening.
Check this out. To be honest with you though, I've always liked pictures. I told you guys that in like 2 episodes ago that I've always been the kid that loves Sports Illustrated pics, right?
Sure.
If an attractive
illustrated
woman
pictures.
is on my
Interesting.
timeline, I'm probably following her. Why? Because she's attractive, but I might know her, so who cares? At the same time, bro, it's just an app. Y'all are putting too much stake into likes and comments and all this other shit for what?
You're
For someone I'm not
avoiding
even
a
gonna fucking
crucial
meet?
part of the question. If your girl addresses it and says that you liking a certain picture or a certain person's picture rubs her the wrong way, how do you react to it?
I'd be like, yo, it's just an app. Chill out.
Here's the thing, though. It is just an app.
That's a cap. If I'm with you every day and I'm doing and I'm chilling with you every day and I'm not, you can look at my phone every day. What more do you need?
If you ask me personally, I think that's prideful, because if it's just an app, then it's easy to not like somebody's picture.
If it's just an app, then you won't be tripping to me then. How about that?
All I'm hearing is that if
either way, then right? Agree to disagree.
If I see Will or OP liking my girl's pic, I know something's up. B, you can like my girl's pic. YouTube bums, y'all can't like nothing.
Yeah,
y'all,
bro.
Y'all
like, why is it?
Y'all got
why
motives.
do you guys follow?
I don't even know your girl,
y'all
bro.
got motives.
That's what I'm saying. Good.
I don't know your girl neither. I ain't gonna in front. I don't know her either.
Follow her, bro. Good.
Hey, if I end up following your girl and I like their pic, it's out of respect for you. If that's why I'm liking her pic, just so you know.
Yeah, okay,
But,
switch it up.
all I'm
it
saying,
ain't flirting no more, huh? Yeah, okay.
All I'm saying is though,
out of respect for photography.
You love photography. Anywho, though, you guys can make fun of me all you want to. I'm just saying that I'm not following these ludicrous rules, because if I'm not doing anything and you're putting other things on me that other people are doing, but I'm not doing them, why do I have to fall in line because these dummies don't know how to respect their girl? Like, that's not my problem. But you guys can go ahead and do your little lip smack.
I think y'all taking social media too seriously.
For real.
Hold on.
No, y'all got me misconstrued.
I want you.
But I
want to say a
take
few
my
things.
girl seriously. I take my girl seriously.
Yes,
So
I wanna say
she
a few
tells me to
things.
stop
She's taking
liking.
it. Your girl's taking it too seriously then, because we need to be worried about us, and you're worried
One thing
about
I know
some
about
pictures.
women is you don't argue with them unless you have to, and I ain't
If you're
arguing on social media.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't think that there is too much stock in those likes to begin with. I don't really think that. Like, if someone was about to sweat me about the pictures that I'm liking, I don't know if I'm really gonna be. I'm gonna be like, yo, chill. But if they feel that type of way, then I will refrain from it. If that really gets you this mad, then all right, cool, whatever. I won't do it.
I don't
hold that much. I don't hold that much stock in it. Like it's just.
If
really
social media
is
is such a minuscule thing, then why wouldn't we just stop? Because
and that was going on to my second part.
Yeah.
That was going to my second part, Brendan. When you said that when you were saying how like it's just an app. I mean, when you strip it down to its bare bones, it is just an app. But Instagram, Facebook, all these, or Instagram in this case, is a real tool. You know, like you can use it for everyone. It's malleable in any which way. It can be a social net. It can be a way to network. It can also become a dating app if you want it to be. You know, like people are more inclined to slide into DMs on IG than they probably are, you know, trying to find somebody on Tinder or something. You know, like it's accessible that way. You can still do it. So like I understand when someone might think, oh well, you're using this app.
So you're saying the intention. You're saying the intention behind it. So if my intention is, oh, it's just pictures and I'm meant to like things, fuck off.
But if let's say I'm your girl, son. If I'm your girl,
Pause.
right? Yeah, all right, relax. If I was your girl, right, and I press you about liking some girl's pictures and it's in her in lingerie or something, and her looking back at it or doing a busted challenge, and you say, I like photography. You've got to hear it. I am gone.
I wouldn't say that.
I like photography and liking pictures.
He wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say. He
would say want to be Hype Williams.
So let me ask this then. What if I said I'm all for, because like the way you niggas were saying about 2 episodes ago.
Actually,
I'm sorry. Simmer down.
Oren.
Whoa, Kimosabi.
If it was for women liberating herself in that lingerie, would it be a problem then?
I don't even think your girl would accept that excuse.
I think these are apples and oranges.
I don't think these are related.
Oh, wow. These are apples and oranges.
So if I'm liking a picture that's like in going for like women's empowerment as far as like their body, like not body shaming, and it's
so that's the excuse you use.
Is that a problem? Is that a problem then?
This
I
man
think these are apples and oranges.
This
It's
man
apples and oranges. Oh, so it's cool. The narrative is cool for some people to switch when it's good for them.
Wait, let me ask. Is that I don't? You're not making sense to me right now.
I might not making sense
because I don't think they're related. I don't think
wait, hold on. What B
My
is
point is
saying
that this woman is half naked.
No, like what
so
B
you're
is
saying.
saying.
So you're saying you would like it if you like it. It's because you like it because she's liberating herself. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Is it cool then? Is what I'm saying.
She's confident. No,
I mean,
is
sure.
it cool then?
No, you're asking the wrong people. Do you
But
think
what
your,
if? But what
do you
if?
think
But
your
what if?
girl would be okay
But
with that
saying-
excuse?
But you're saying that's what your excuse would be then,
So
right?
what?
That's why you like it.
So this whole conversation is kind of stupid then, because we're in a time where everyone's like accepting, oh, women can, should be proud of their bodies. They should be able to do whatever they want and do whatever they want.
You're going so tangent. He's going so tangent with this conversation.
Yo, Willie, when I talk, can you please stop interrupting me? Thank you. Listen,
for me.
I am staying on track, my nigga. I'm sorry that I'm not fucking following your fucking thoughts. I can have my own opinions. So sorry. Cool.
You got the floor.
Listen, all I'm saying is if the narrative is switched and this person's half naked, but she's doing it for like a special reason, maybe to liberate herself or for a cause, can I like it then? Is it a big deal then?
I don't know, but
Well,
kind of getting
what
really
the question
specific,
is
though.
like if your girl, like let's say you say that, right? Let's say you say that, right? And your girl says, "No, I still don't want you to like the pic." Like how would you respond?
You're lame.
Like right. That's the question. It's like if your girl trips over the fact that you're like liking pics, right?
Yeah. The fact that this is even a thing in our generation is stupid. People are really having fallouts for liking pics. Now, if I see you that you're liking a pic and then you're sliding in a DM or like you're scheming on like the low, like doing extra shit, okay, that's entertaining and you should be dealt with. But if you're just liking pics and you're not doing anything after that,
tell me if I'm right or am I wrong. So women are emotional creatures, correct?
You said women are emotional.
We all are.
Yeah, we're all emotional, but
we're all emotional.
I don't want to be sexist or anything like that. Women are very quick on the trigger when it comes to letting their man know about what rubs them the wrong way, right? And if you're saying that, again, social media is not as big of a deal as we're making it to seem, then why is your pride standing so strong by it? Because that leads me to believe that you like social media more than you like your woman because you refuse to stop liking other women's pictures.
No, see, you're missing the point. Social media I don't care enough to be thinking at this level that we're thinking at right now about liking some pics. That's my point. It's stupid that people are having arguments of you shouldn't be liking her pictures. You shouldn't be like, bro, it's just Instagram. It's just Instagram.
It's so stupid. You refuse to change your ways for the sake of this woman that you're with.
If I'm with you every day, loving you every day, showing you respect every day, doing the right things as a boyfriend, and you're worried about some pics, what does that say about your insecurities? So stop putting what other people want to put out there as, oh, he shouldn't be doing this, and putting it on me when I'm doing everything right. That's stupid.
So that should open up dialogue between you and your woman about her insecurities, but still within that same dialogue, you refuse to stop liking other women's pictures when it's a small adjustment for the sake of your relationship. Just saying. Just saying.
So am I allowed to like have a free mind at all though? Am I allowed to have a free mind? Like say that I'm in like a store or something like that, and I look at somebody and I look at a woman or somebody right there, like something like that, right? And my girl, should she get mad at that because I'm looking? Like it's those little things like that. That shit is stupid. That shit is stupid.
I guess either way. Because
no. I'm not saying looking like
respectful out of open.
I'm not saying no. See, look, listen. When I'm saying looking, I'm looking up like someone's moving, and I just look up like what everyone does. Titty. Like people do that shit. That shit is so dumb, bro. That is dumb. Yeah. It's small-minded thinking. It's just a picture.
No, but
relax.
I can see it both ways because I think what Will's saying is like if it's not like here's the thing. What B is saying is that it's not a big deal, so I don't want a chick that's gonna bother me over something that's not a big deal, basically. And then Will's saying, well, if it's not a big deal, then why don't you just change it? And I feel like at this point, like, because I feel like what the discussion y'all just had is literally the impasse that like couples get into when this is brought up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And like both people just leave dumb frustrated. You know what I mean? Like both people will just leave it.
I understand
Frustrated.
Will's point. I understand Will's point, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Josh. And Willie, I'm sorry for snapping on you for that shit earlier.
No, you good. You good.
I just think this is so dumb, bro. It is dumb as hell. Like,
I'm gonna tell you where we agree to disagree, B.
Mm-hmm.
For something as small as social media, I don't think twice about compromising on it if it can avoid an argument or any future arguments.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where my feet are in the sand at.
One more thing. If we're talking about intent behind these pictures, I'm with you, Willie. If I had the intent of liking these pictures just to scheme, I'm a piece of shit. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But if I'm just liking pictures, like, oh, she looks good, like, keep it pushing. What's the big deal about that?
Well,
that's where I'm coming from.
That would make you an outlier in a social media world. I think that's why these arguments come about in relationships because most of the time, I ain't cussed all day, but fuck y'all. I ain't cussed.
I've been nonstop cussing this episode.
In the social media world, everybody who likes the opposite gender, or if you like somebody that you're attracted to their picture on social media, there's always some sort of intent behind it. You may not have intent, but in the world we live in, there's always some sort of intent. That's what our environment is right now, and that's why.
Right.
But I feel like what you said. Yeah, go ahead.
It's like I feel like literally I had this conversation the other day. It's really weird where like I feel like I'm more on your team, B, where it's like if we have this conversation and if I tell you that it's not a big deal, why don't you just trust me that it's not a big deal? Like I'm telling you it's not a big deal. Like once this conversation is had, which is important, I don't mind if you have it. If you ask me to like stop, I'll be like, well, why? Well, because I think you're flirting. Well, I'm not. So what do we still have to talk about? Right. But like what is weird though is like sometimes, and this is one thing I will say, like women are like really good at like emotional intelligence, I would say. And like low key, they can sense things that like are kind of under the surface, kind of. And sometimes when they have these kind of conversations, they might not be able to articulate it, but they're low key trying to get at like some other thing that they might be worried about. Like what I'm really saying is like, I don't know if like the fact that you're liking the pictures usually is really what she's trying to like talk about. You know what I mean? It might be like to Will's point, she might be really trying to have a conversation low key about the insecurities she's having. Like she's low key opening up to you about some things she wants to talk about, just like in general. You know what I'm saying? It's like the conversation doesn't have to go left every time. It's just, it's weird. It's like one person isn't being as honest with their emotions. You know what I mean? Like what's really going on? What are you really asking me about? Like, why are we really talking about this? And sometimes it's just on the other person to like go that next level and like figure it out. Right. You know what I mean? Right.
Some questions are like a pre-question to get to the root of the actual problem.
Fact.
I don't want to go too far astray from this conversation, but what we keep on going back to is saying how like it's just social media, it's just Instagram. But we as like a society, as a generation, we invest a lot of our time, a lot of our days in that, you know? So it's kind of like I understand, I can't just say it's just an app, it's just this, because like I can look at my phone and see my settings and see how many hours I log on that app all the time, you know? Like I put a lot of effort into, I put a lot of my time into it. So I can't just call it just something. Like we might be like, we want to say, oh, it's this, and like it's just an app, you shouldn't look at it this way. But like we are all on it so often that I can understand why someone would look at that use that app as, you know, another reason for the kind of distrust or for them to raise questions about why you're moving a certain way. Like I can understand, you know, that's my whole point.